So today I woke up and weighed in at 182.2. This is what the physique is looking like so far. So I just got back from work and got done having an extremely shitty day. But all day today I kept thinking about something. I don't remember where I got this from, but there was a guy either on like YouTube or on Instagram or something that had made a comment one time. And he said, "Oh, so you're tired, you're angry, you're sad. Do what you gotta do, tired, angry, and sad." Essentially what he was saying was that you need to do what needs to be done no matter what state that you're in, right? So that's a little something that I think about all the time when I'm not feeling up to it, per se. You still gotta hit the gym, regardless of whether or not I want to, whether or not I feel like it. And I still gotta hit my macros no matter how badly I don't want to, or how badly I want to eat a pizza. You're not allowed to eat a pizza. Why? So I've spent too much time eating pizza. That's why I ended up the way that I was, eating too much damn pizza, drinking too much alcohol. Now there's no pizza allowed. Now there's no alcohol allowed. The only thing that I'm allowed to eat is something that's gonna help me hit my macros. For example, lemon pepper tuna, just straight lemon pepper tuna. You gotta be a man, and you gotta do what you have to do, regardless of how much you want to, or want to not do it. There's a YouTuber that I really like to watch for fitness and stuff. His name is Southpaw Honcho. I'll put a picture of his thing right here. But this dude, Southpaw Honcho, has a lot of really good content, and I get a lot out of his stuff. He has a saying or a phrase that he says all the time that I really like, which is success leaves clues. I really like that saying because it's true. Success does leave clues. And to know that you're on a successful path, you should be tracking and, at the very least, doing the same thing every day. And if someone were to open up my phone and look at my macro factor app, they would see that I've been hitting my macros perfectly every day, no matter what. And I've had 0 cheat meals every day, no matter what. So essentially, I'm leaving my own clues behind to show how I paved my way to being fit. Success in this sense is being fit. I feel like we live in a day and age of way too much over-analysis. Like, we overanalyze everything. And we also like to overcomplicate everything. So to try to combat that, what I'm doing now is, since I want to create a YouTube channel, a community, I'm going to do the following things. Make it very simple. I thought to myself, what would a professional big content creator YouTuber do? Let's start with the most basic, simple things and work on that. That first thing would be they would probably upload every day, and they would probably study or do a strategy meeting with their team or some sort. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to upload every single day. I'm going to edit every day. I'm going to come up with ideas every day. And I'm going to look up ways to improve my content every day until I reach a point to where I'm satisfied with my YouTube content. I just had a phone call with my best friend last night for like 2 hours. We haven't spoken to each other in a couple months. He suggested that I read a book called A Compound Effect. So I am going to be looking into that. He said he really likes it. It's one of his favorite books. And he goes along and talks about basically the same stuff that I'm talking about right now. Only difference is I've never read the book. I just kind of came up with this stuff on my own. On my own to a certain extent, obviously. I mean, I do have influence from other people, even though I don't necessarily know exactly who. I'm sure I've heard something along the lines of what I'm thinking of. I'm sure I've heard people mention or talk about similar topics, and that kind of makes me believe what I believe. But yeah, I'm about to get ready to head to the gym and have a good workout, hopefully. Hopefully better than yesterday. I was feeling really weak yesterday, and my neck was hurting. Still hurting today a little bit, not as much as it did yesterday, but we're going to do our best no matter what. I'll see you there. So today is back day. I normally like to start off my back days with lat pull downs. If you guys have any tips for like my form or other exercises I could try out to try to get bigger lats, please go ahead and let me know in the comments, because honestly, I think my lats need quite a bit of work. I think they're one of my weaker muscle groups. So yeah, let me know. But this is essentially what I do. I try to get around 8 to 12 reps. I even do some partials sometimes, and I'll do that for no less than 4 sets. Depending on how the sets went at the beginning, I might do 5, sometimes 6 at the most, because sometimes that first set doesn't. I don't really feel like I'd go that hard on that first set. That first set honestly feels more like a warm up more than anything. And here you go. You can see I'm doing some partials. Um, One thing that's interesting is that my forearms are starting to look a lot more defined. Um, that's definitely new. I'm not used to that. But yeah, let's move on to the next exercise. So I do move on to seated rows, and I will be 100% honest with you. I do not know what the hell I'm doing for these. I don't know if I'm doing the right form. I don't know if I'm going too heavy. I don't know if I'm just messing everything up, or if I'm doing them perfect. Who knows? All I know is that I do feel some tightness in my back, and it does get pretty sore. So I'm assuming I'm doing something. I mean, I would be surprised if I wasn't. But yeah, sorry about this angle, but my brother ended up going to do his leg workout because the machine finally opened up. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Please leave some suggestions. And that's essentially all I do for back day. It's 2 exercises. It's not very much. I should probably add some more, but I really don't know what to add. Um, but yeah, that's it. Now we move on to the forearm section of the day. So I actually really like working out my forearms. I feel like my forearms are definitely one of my better muscle groups. My brother jokes around and says that I have huge forearms compared to other people that don't lift, obviously. But yeah, I've copied this workout routine from a Sam Sulek video, actually, and I think it works pretty good. I like doing it. Uh, I should probably up the weight a little bit, but I go until complete failure. Complete mechanical failure is when I stop the set and I move on to the next arm. Uh, I feel like my forearms have definitely gotten bigger. They definitely have gotten more vascular, for sure. My right forearm in particular, I don't know what's going on with my right forearm, but that forearm is super vascular. And the left one doesn't have hardly any veins in it at all. Something weird. I don't know. Maybe the veins will start popping out more once I lean out a little bit more, but we'll see if I'm just a one-armed freak with veins on the right and nothing on the left. But yeah, I ended up finishing this day doing 3 sets of each of these forearm workouts, and then I ended the day with cardio, which should be popping up soon. And I mean, obviously, 25 to 30 minutes on the cardio every day, always, never fails, never skip that. And that's essentially it. That's the end of my day today. I guess I'll talk to you guys next time. I'll try to do my best to get better at making videos. See ya.